Amazon.
This is Dr. J, Professor Spike, and Kat Kamal, streaming live from Long Island, New York, where we're celebrating a wonderful day on Wall Street. Absolutely one of the best days I've had in years.
Yeah, it looks good.
Green. As we go to the 435th episode of Talking Stocks.
Really? You counted?
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, because I was telling my wife, I think we've been doing this about 4 years now, and
First of all, I can't
We do it every
count.
day.
I can't count that high.
right, I get it.
Can
Yeah,
I have up to 10?
But well, if you do a binary, you can get to 100,
So
1,024.
there's no way I could count to 435.
Well, yeah. Well, neither can. What's it? 435 is the number of.
Look, 435 is nothing. That guy Kevin does 435 videos in a day.
You see, everybody could see how happy Kamal is.
I am
And
very happy.
We could all guess why.
I got tons of Amazon, tons of
He's
it.
got a lot of Amazon, and Amazon actually did very well. It's not the number one. It's not the number one. Oh no, it is the number one on my list. 15%.
I'm on an Amazon high.
You're on an Amazon high, and none of you guys are drinking. I'm at work, so I can't drink yet.
I'm
But
on.
yes, it looks like Amazon is the big winner at 16.16%.
I told Kamala I don't even want to do the show. Let's just watch the tape.
I hope it doesn't deflate though.
I hope not either.
Yeah, So 122. Does that?
Indubitably,
That doesn't get even, but it gets you close.
Indubitably is having a good day from Dallas, Texas. In like Flynn. What did Flynn play with? Robin Hood or something?
No. It's not. It's. I think it's the other Flynn.
It's not Errol Flynn.
Not Errol Flynn. There's a movie with James Coburn.
Oh, I don't know that Flynn.
Yeah. Or it could even be. There's also this character by Gregory McDonald called Flynn, who's a detective.
So I did say we would look at SPY and Q's and CRISPR and Amazon and Meta, to name a few. I might have included one more. I think I did include Mara.
You include spiders, the Qs, Meta, Amazon, CRISPR,
and Mara.
More. Unless more is a stock. You know how I always get this mixed up. MORE, just do that one.
MORE, yeah, we'll try that one. Any four number symbols.
Any four letters, right? Probably makes up. Yeah, we talked about this before in one of those Kurt Vonnegut books, where he just took 3 letters at a time from the Bible, and ended up making billions.
So I made too much money today. I can't even count it all. So
Dr. J problems, they call that.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people of the opinion still that we're going to have a sensational year in the market this year, maybe even make new highs. And then 2024 will be probably a give back year. I think this is looking good. The bears are giving way to the bulls. Let's start with SPY to reinforce why. SPY reinforces why.
SPY then Amazon.
SPY then Amazon. Go Amazon, go. Let's go Amazon, go. All right, SPY. Professor Omar and I were tweeting back and forth. I said if and when we break, SPY 420, we're going to go to, my prediction is 445 is the next stop, followed by a pullback, followed by new highs. Professor Omar says 427, something like that, then 370.
Yeah, he has a really big drop in his crystal ball.
Then he says up to 390 and then down to 330.
Yeah.
Then
He's
finally,
got some very vivid dreams or very vivid nightmares, whatever they are. But
well,
they're
he has
very
a lot of, yeah, he includes a lot of local stops along the way. I only do the express stops.
vivid. You're right.
My crystal ball doesn't do the local.
You're right. It doesn't stop on the side streets.
No.
Yeah, but that's some side street, 3 and change.
Yeah.
That's a ditch.
It's a ditch, is right.
Yeah, but he does 370, then 390. I mean, he's really going into detail.
Yeah, no, I saw all the posts. They were very interesting.
Can I draw a straight line? I don't know. I think I drew a straight line.
Are you looking at the daily?
I'm looking at the daily.
Yeah, looking at the
I think I am.
Yep.
Yes, it is. It is.
1 year. There's 1 year now. I should have left it alone the way it was.
Do you see a horizontal channel there?
Do I see what?
A horizontal channel.
Yeah, I see a lot of things, but then again, you know, I see so many things sometimes. I want to erase all this garbage.
I agree. It's a lot of
I do
fun.
that. I never remember how to erase.
Clear.
Where?
Oh, this is the new thing.
Yeah. Anybody see where I erase drawings? Professor Spike, you see it?
I don't see it.
I don't see Professor Spike. I think I erased him.
No, I'm still here.
I don't know how to erase all the garbage.
I think you go over to where the drawings are and then see, you know. that
If,
little-
there is, if you go all the way to the left, bottom left, I see a garbage can there. Is that what it is?
Maybe.
All the way bottom left,
Clear
left.
drawings, yeah, right. Because you're on that. Eventually, you'll get good at
Oh.
this, Dr.
Yep,
J.
that's the one.
Not today.
Yeah, that worked. That worked really good. That
Wonderful.
garbage.
I'm glad you can help.
Thanks for your good eyesight there.
There you go. Yeah, no, that looks much cleaner.
Much.
My LASIK, I guess, paid off now.
So this is the pivot that we got to close above. This 418 pivot. Let's say we close anywhere above it. To me, that says
Bullish.
we will take out the previous high in August, and we'll probably go up to about 450, a little shy of it.
That's
so
great.
I'm looking for my first target up here. How do I draw that? Could I have like an arrow or something?
You can do draw a horizontal line up there if you want. That'll work.
Just like an arrow is what I'd like. This looks like an arrow.
There you go.
Just to show that, but I don't have any more screen to draw on. Oh, this is too complicated for my poor old brain. Let's just say it's going up here somewhere.
You will say it with words.
In the next what? In the next couple of months?
Yeah, I think we're going to continue on up to about 450, 445, and then we pull back to retest this level, 418 maybe. We don't have to pull back that far, but we pull back into the 420s maybe. And then we go make new highs. No more 300s for the rest of the year. How's that?
Well,
We are a couple of days from May. You know that, right?
Yeah, you mean the
Right.
old
Actually,
then it's time to sell in May and go away.
the old
Yeah, it's
saying,
actually one business
take
day.
a hike in May and go away or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
Something like that.
it says sell in May and go away, but you know, it's like we've had so few buy opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, where are you going to go away to?
I don't necessarily believe that, but
So
you know, everybody and their brother is saying we're going to get a severe pullback. So Professor Omar is in the majority this time.
really,
I
the
see.
optimism isn't there, huh?
Nope.
Boy,
I don't know. I don't know what why the extreme pessimism, but everyone says the recession is is in the cards, and we're going to go down. Now, let me ask you this: we collapsed from 480 SPY to 348 SPY. Was there a recession when we collapsed?
I don't think the recession was at that point. This was all reaction to what the Fed was doing.
Right. It was
Right,
all
but the Fed, it was the. I think it was in anticipation that what the Fed would be doing would cause one later on.
we collapsed without a recession. What I'm saying is we could go up during the recession.
Right. This was like that jobless recovery and the job-filled recession. These new terms that people make up that are really full of
Yeah.
baloney.
Just because there's a recession, even if the economists are right, we get a recession fourth quarter. So what? The market doesn't necessarily go down every time the GDP hits negative number.
Right.
The
Like you said,
GDP,
because you don't know you're in a recession until you're already in it.
the GDP is what, 1.1 it came out today?
Oh, you saw that? I didn't see.
I think it was 1.1. Now that doesn't sound so good, but I understand the consumer was very strong still.
Right.
That the consumer's still buying, and I don't think there's going to be a recession, at least not till deep in the fourth quarter or the fourth quarter. And so we won't know about it till 2024.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
What's happening there? This is the 10th spam message I've had
Yeah,
today.
I got some quote from Kenya today.
Kenya.
Yeah. Maybe I have a cousin who's a prince that I didn't know about.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the in like Flynn eventually got applied to the Errol Flynn, like you said. Didn't start there, but that's where it ended up.
Oh, it ended up with Errol Flynn. Okay.
Yeah.
He was Robin Hood, right?
He was Robin Hood. Welcome to Sherwood.
Yeah. Anyway, the spiders to me, once they get past the 418 level, this has to come out. This
Right.
I think this will be easily taken out, the 431. So I see us going to 445, 450. And then you get your pull back, maybe back to the 425 area, something like that, and on to new highs. Maybe we get a 10% pullback after we make new highs, or 15% pullback. That's normal.
So overall, you're optimistic.
Yes.
Well, I mean, according to Professor Omar, there's a lot of local stops along the way that are pretty low.
Professor Omar doesn't believe me. He has a different crystal ball. He's got the crystal ball that everyone that Mike Wilson has. He's using the same one. Maybe he borrowed it.
But like you said, it's like the worst of it is until after the summer. So we may still have a decent summer, like you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, if we get a recession, it'll be fourth quarter. You won't know about it till February. Our first quarter this year was not terrible. For 1
Yeah, I mean, save for February, but beyond that, we had a good January and a good March.
1.1 for the first quarter of this year was better than expected, I think, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to get low numbers for the rest of the year, but not negative until the fourth quarter. And what's going to lead the market back are the very same names that brought it down: Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, you name it. Those Meta, all the big techs. So that's what you got to be in. Big tech. I've been pulling out of the crappy biotech and buying more big tech.
Makes sense.
Smart, yeah. So, Dr. J, we have a request for IMGN.
I
IMGN, which I think you might be familiar with. They said it's
is that Immugen? Yeah, I think I
yeah.
know
I
that
thought,
one.
I mean, since it's from Curtis, and since it's here and we haven't really gotten to anything new yet.
I only own 5 Biodrex right now. Out of I think I'm down to about 36 stocks in my portfolio.
And you're not really deep into the bios anymore.
5.
Really? Wow. I'm still liking Lilly, and I'm still waiting for these Alzheimer's drugs to start taking over.
Lily must have had a good day today.
Let me see. No, Lilly wasn't bad, I'm sure. Let me see. Actually, let me see.
So Amazon is deflating like expected.
Is it really after hours?
Hmm.
What's it at?
What goes up? Yeah, Lilly went up 3% today. That's not too bad. It's at 390. So
What's it at now?
this is Immugen. So what Curtis says is that they developed an antibody drug conjugate for cancer patients.
Sounds very good. One thing about Biodrec, they all have nice stories.
It's true.
I root for them all, whether or not I own
Sure.
them, because it's for humanity, it's for mankind. It's bigger than my pocket, bigger than my personal fortune. I root for every.
This stock looks a little like it's got a lot more downside to maybe if I see downside, that means it's worth buying, because everybody should do the opposite of what I say.
No, I mean it's not been a stellar performer, but it looks like it's bottomed. Looks like it looks like it's trying to move up. It had a terrible candle on Monday.
Yeah, look at that.
That was a terrible candle. An engulfing candle, a solid red, but came back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And let's see if it has any follow through for Wednesday. If it could take out the 100, close above the 100, that would be good. I would get excited if it took out the high on 3.3.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That would make me excited if it took out 454. Then already you got a nice rally on your hands. This one is not dead. Doesn't appear to be anyway. Even though it's had a long downward slide, I'm not saying it hasn't, but you got about 5 lower highs, 6 lower highs from the top. It's very discouraging, but you got to get those highs, conquer those highs one at a time. So first one is we want a very significant one is 454. Get a close above 454. I might be a buyer of this one because all the action is above that, right?
Right. I see that. Very good point.
I want to play this above 454. I got to set an alert on this one. Above 454. I'm more of a Momo player than I am, going fishing.
You certainly are.
So I want to look at Amazon.
Yeah, we'll move to some of the clearer pictures. Actually, Lily does have a very good picture.
Amazon is both my biggest holding and Kamal's biggest holding.
Right.
Yes.
So we have a lot going on Amazon.
Oh, so a lot of this was after hours, anyways. What you're saying?
Yeah, the
Yes.
9-point move on the right, the 119 is after hours.
After hours, it
was up
123.
nicely during the day as well. It had been up even higher during the day, right? Yeah, look, it's a red candle.
Oh, it's the daily, right? Okay.
I think we're on the daily. I never know where we are with this beta.
Yeah.
Interval 1 minute. We were on 1 minute intervals. I don't even know what I looked at on Immugen. It must have been the daily on Immugen.
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't know. I'll let you know.
Must have been the daily.
Oh, then yeah.
Amazon
Said.
Amazon has to. It took actually intraday. It took out this high of 114 from from February 2nd. So it's trading above that now, right? Yeah, it's trading above that now in after hours, 3 points above it. So we'd like to see. We want to see this hold for tomorrow, Kamal. We want to close up around the high of the day today. What was the high of the day today? 119. That would be a good close for tomorrow. I'd be satisfied with 119. Even more happy if we could, let's say, break this high from 10/4 to 2022 of 123. I'm going to draw that one in.
Actually, after hours, it hit 123 and came back down.
Oh, so it hit that key.
Yeah, well, not when anybody can get it, except if you're special.
It hit that key level, huh?
Yeah.
That's all that's illusion until you actually show up on the morning of.
Yeah, I'm getting this one spam call every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, I'm getting a spam call.
You need to block that number.
Yeah. They call from a different number. What's the difference? So I drew the line there.
It is
123.25 roughly. We want to close above that. That would really be ideal. Amazon and Apple and Meta and all of them, they're going to be the leaders going back to new highs. So sit back and put your seatbelts on for a little bit of a bump here or there, but enjoy the ride. Remember, stocks never go straight up, so you're going to get some pullbacks. Just not like, I don't expect what Professor Omar expects, but who the hell knows? Nobody knows for sure. It's impossible. You cannot know for sure what the market's going to do, and if you did know for sure what the market's going to do, you wouldn't need to listen to any YouTube show, right? Yeah, that's certainly true. But Amazon had a breakthrough moment in after hours today at 123, and let's see if it can close. If we can close at 123 tomorrow, that would be phenomenal.
Oh yeah, because you're thinking because it was on good news that it would carry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not unlikely.
Look at Meta today. Meta had a sensational day. Amazon could have one.
Mm.
And the market will be up another million points. What is the spiders now? We just looked for 413. Was that what it was? I'm gonna put it back. I don't remember. My memory is short-term memory sucks.
Yeah, 412. Yeah.
412. So that was up 8. Another 8 puts you over 420. Then you got my target. I could hit my target tomorrow. It's possible.
Yeah. I thought you deleted all these lines.
I don't know why. I got too many lines. How do I get rid of it again? I go to the garbage pail?
Yeah.
Much better. But I thought I got rid of it and it came back. I did get rid of it. Some lines just keep coming.
Subconsciously drawing them.
Tell my forehead that.
They're on your forehead, yeah.
They're supposed to be laugh lines or worry lines. I can't tell the difference.
Uh-huh.
It's called age.
Who used to have a lot of lines? John Wayne used to make those lines with his forehead.
Right.
Uh,
He used to cover him with a Stetson hat.
Yeah, so Amazon, very bullish. Enjoy the ride. I'm enjoying it. My largest holding. Haven't sold a single share. Let's see what else. What else did I say we would look at today?
You said that, well, you said the spiders, the Qs, Meta, Amazon, CRISPR, and more. I wouldn't mind you looking at edit because I did more edit than CRISPR.
Okay, I'll look at edit times. The Qs are back up to 320. Wow. Why do they keep giving me 1 minute by default? I don't get it. We're almost, well, we really never left this ascending channel, did we? I could extend the lines. Too much on
Yeah, it looks wide right. There you go.
something like that.
Yeah, no, you're right. Look at that.
Beautiful looking.
So it looks like, it's on its way up.
It certainly does. It's got to get a little higher to close above this high here of 121 for 320. What's the high? 321. 321.42. It's got to take out. And this high is that. Let's see which is higher.
Surely, if
Yeah,
we have a
321.42. I want to see that high take it out.
Oh, it's already there now after hours.
Yeah, after hours it's there.
So yeah, no, this is looking good.
With an Amazon type rally tomorrow, right?
Sure, there you go. Right, that explains it.
And look, this very important high is next to go. Very important high. Let's see if I can draw this. I guess I can't draw that. I don't know why. Yes, I can.
Well, yeah, that's somehow to get to though.
334 is a very key level. That would be from where? Let's see the date on that. August?
August on the top end.
Yeah. July, August, whatever it is. I don't know. It looks like August.
So it looks like we're gonna get that next month, meaning next week.
It could be. I do expect some kind of pullback once we hit around 445 on this SPY. I'm not sure where I expect to pull back on this one. Maybe once we hit 350, 360, something like that. Let's figure 350. We might get a pullback to the 335 level. They don't go straight up. You got to allow for some pullbacks. Even in this ascending channel, we had a lot of pullbacks, right? Not a lot. We had one main pullback here and another one just 2 days ago. What a difference from Tuesday to Thursday. I was on Tuesday. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we got this whole red candle back on good earnings. Well, we didn't get it all back on yesterday, but we got it more than all back today. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if we start bumping into the upper end of this channel soon enough. Another week or so. Things are looking good. Suddenly. Things are looking good. What else did I say I wanted to look at?
CRISPR.
CRISPR. Gene editing finally gave in and bought a little CRISPR.
Oh, did you?
Gene invested.
When that gentleman was on with us, he was
that guy finally gave in and bought a little.
He was talking about the certain generational stuff, meaning CRISPR and edit was something from the first generation.
Yeah.
And he was already looking towards the second or third generation.
Yeah, Beam is his number one pick.
Gotcha.
This one's coming back. I mean, it really hit pretty much rock bottom when gene investing actually bought a little. He scraped it. He scraped
Yeah,
it.
like that. He did catch the falling knife, didn't he?
He scraped out his piggy bank to buy it about 49. Good move.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, am I still on the minute?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do I keep defaulting to the
Yeah,
minute?
no, especially when you leave the chart. You know what I think it is? I think because you're doing the search from the top instead of the search. If you do the search from a different spot, it'll give you your old settings.
Just
Does it look like in a descending channel? It looks like in a descending channel.
yeah. It didn't even have a great day today, considering the kind of day it was today. It's not a descending channel; it's a flag. So it's a bull flag. You could draw it very easily as you say, you could draw it with two parallel lines. So I'll do that. It's a self-limiting pattern, so it should stop flagging soon and start going up again. There you go. You can see the flag. It's blowing in the wind.
Yes.
The answer is blowing in the wind. So we should break out of this soon and go up above the 200, but at least bump into the 200. I'm calling for a quick move to 56.75 here. 56.75 is my call. Quick move to the 200. What'd I do? Why this
You
move?
drew that, yeah.
I don't want that moving. Son of a gun. My lines got messed up. Help!
Yeah, delete those.
Help! My lines got all messed up. I have no idea why either. I want to move up there. I can't fix it. I don't know how to fix this. There we go. It's not quite fixed, but it's a little better. So I expect to move up to 56.75 on crisp. Short term and long term, great things, but short term, that. Mara ahead.
Did you have Mara? I thought you could. That's part of more.
It's 438.
I didn't do Mara.
No.
So I did everything.
Well, spiders, Qs, Meta, Amazon, CRISPR, and more. So
We
the
didn't
more we did was Imgen.
We didn't do Meta.
Oh, we didn't do. That's we did. We didn't.
I don't
Oh,
think so.
let's see. Or I guess I was.
What a move! What a move!
I was doing Meta on the side.
What a move!
If you go to 6 months, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
Like,
from the lows down here.
And I said, I wouldn't buy this with your money.
I
I
see.
remember that. I remember that.
Everybody's trying to do the opposite of what I say.
No,
I'm telling you, you'll make money.
it hit a high. It hit a high up here, 222, and we took that out easily today. It's a small candle. It's strange looking, right?
Hmm.
It jumped. It's such a big gap up. I don't like such a big gap up. You think it might eventually fill the gap, but For now, it's flying. I expect more of the same. Maybe we get a pullback halfway to 220, 230, and then back up. Meta is going to hit 250. That was my target. Remember, Andrew asked me, did I sell my Meta? I said, not until at least 250.
Right.
That was what I told him. All right.
You may very well see that.
Meta is amazing stock. Amazon looks like it's finally on a tear. Apple has been on a tear all along, and it continues to be. The Qs are rocking and socking. Everything looks really good for the bulls. I wouldn't want to be a bear right now. I'll tell you that much. Looks really good for the bulls. I'll do Mara. You got to look at one Bitcoin play.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, you clicked on the options chain instead of the short.
Why did I do that? My Parkinson's finger did that. I'm back in the 1 minute.
There you go.
Somebody's trying to tell me to stay in the present.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I mean, look at this series of decreasing highs, of lower highs that we've had. We finally broke that scheme back here. And that high is 1283. I want to see 1283 taken out. What I really want to see is this high taken out of 1562. I'm going to draw that in because that's where I think it's heading. I think Bitcoin is started a new bull run.
Yeah, you see the volume there?
The volume is looking very good on in particular on up days, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So Mara is looking good. Bitcoin is correspondingly looking good. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bitcoin back up to above 40,000 now. It's correlated with any noise about banks, any negative noise about any bank, and Bitcoin goes up 3,000 points.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's a flight to safety.
I don't believe it.
It is.
I'm sticking with my gold.
Gold is solid. It's over 2,000.
Yeah.
2,000 an ounce for gold. I like GDX better than the GLD.
Right. Because that's the exploration, right?
GDX is the gold miners.
Right.
And the chart looks nicer.
Well, again, that's daily. You got to get out of the daily to get a good look at that. Yeah, so this is the gold miners.
Beautiful, beautiful run. And today, you would think it might have given back. No, it was up. Nice green candle. I mean, not a super, not up a lot, but it was not down. On any, what's going to make it go up? I'm not sure. So that's the thing. I never understood the fundamentals of this. So and it looks like it put in a solid top, maybe even forming a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. So right now, I'd probably not be a buyer of GDX. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
So let me review. The only 5 biotech strecks that I have left are Intellia, CRISPR, DermTech, Aurinia, and what's my 5th? I can't even remember what my 5th one is. But I know
You don't have BCRX anymore, huh?
No, I'm out of it totally.
I have tons of it.
Which one?
Andrew said he remembers when I said net it to 250.
Right.
I was talking about BCRX.
Oh, BCRX.
BCRX?
I'm still waiting.
I would like to get back in, but it's a falling knife. It scares me. I don't know where to get back in. Maybe
Bottom, it's in the
maybe
mid sevens.
if it goes into
Yeah.
the sixes, I think I grab some.
No,
7. Yeah, I know. Really, right?
What is it now? 7?
like 7.5.
Yeah. If it goes into the if I see the number print beginning with a 6, I'll take
Say
some.
it, 7.5.
Yeah. I want something with a 6. And,
Ooh, you may very well get it.
Dr. Chucky, we thank you for Apellis, an excellent call, APLS. I think they're up on takeout room. Is the wet? Remember the wet macular degeneration
All right.
drug, APLS?
Yes.
Very good call by Dr. Chucky. All right, so that's it, right?
Yep. Yeah, we hit 41, so we're actually did a generous show today.
All right. Indubitably, thank you. Oh, we had a fun time. It was just so chill having a solid up there like we had today.
Yeah.
Made me feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, don't forget to give us a like and hit anything that resembles a subscribe button, a bell, a whistle. I don't know.
Looking for a Green Friday tomorrow.
Yep.
A Green Friday for Kamal for tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
mañana.
Hasta
Ciao.
Take care, guys.